Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. Is your host Red? Got a video today from Instagram. I'll tell you the truth, it's a little bit different than my normal videos. I actually got something to offer you guys. You guys are probably like, Instagram? You know when I talk about, well, you got to prepare yourself and you got to be ready to pay the price for the opportunity that comes up. I got an opportunity for a lot of men out there. There's about 3 positions available, and because a gentleman named Roger, he's one of our community members, comments all the time. He has job offer in Denver. So let's get to it. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that. It's chow time. All right, let's get to it. Roger, one of our community members, has a job offer. It is a security job. It is working security at night. He has about 3 positions available. It is in Denver. All right, I'm just going to read over what he sent me yesterday because me and him were chatting and he brought this up. He says it's overwhelming, I can imagine. By the way, if you know of any men who is down and out but can, one, remember, these are the requirements that he's looking for, can pass a background check, an FBI background check. So, sorry, if you guys have criminal records and it's not, and you still have a felony, you might not pass. You need a vehicle so you can move around in Denver, Colorado. I know there's a lot of people now that aren't getting paid anywhere close to what this job pays. And this job gives you a much better opportunity to be able to study, to work towards a trade, work towards something while you're working graveyard. So number 2, you need a vehicle. You need a marathon month. So they only pay once a month. So you need to know how to budget a little bit. But once your first month is done, Roger says you're going to get paid about $6,000 to $7,000 depending on how many shifts you take. Roger does about 8 shifts and he makes about $6,000 a month. I manage night security for near 30 huge commercial construction sites in and around the Denver area. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So it's a 12-hour shift. I mean, it's a decent amount of shift, but you get paid only once a month. You show up on time. 1 picture throughout the app per hour. That's it. So that pretty much is an easy job. You're going in. You're not going to see anybody. He says the boss is super hands-off. There's people that have done this already that have turned their lives around in the last 3 months. And they haven't even met the boss. All they do is show up. So it might be a little bit of scary for someone to go in and not get paid for a month. So for the first day, they're actually going to pay you the first day through Cash App. And then the rest of your pay will be in a month. So this is not going to be easy. This is going to be made for certain people that can somewhat save their money and want to work towards something that right now they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going, or they've got into a divorce. They're down and out. You guys are just have no clue what to do with your life. This might be a good opportunity. There's actually no drug test involved. So if you guys do smoke the devil's lettuce, I'm sure it's going to be okay. It is Denver anyway, so I wouldn't assume that they want to test you on those things. And then there's no reports, no uniforms. They supply you a vest. $60 for the background check. That's all you kind of need. And then it takes about 30 days to get the security guard license. And they actually help you guys with that. What he suggested, this is his message straight to me. This is what he suggests. They can read books all night, surf the web, study for certificates for a better job, lift weights all night, whatever. We just had a guy go from 7 nights to 2 because he spent a year with us studying for a police academy exam, and now he's graduating and going to K9 Academy. Awesome. So, right, we're not looking for people to take this job as a career. We want you guys to only use this job for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, to propel you to a direction you want to go. This is what I always talk about. This is an opportunity where, hell, if I wasn't doing what I'm doing and stuck where I'm at now, I would take this opportunity. So remember, opportunity is when you are ready for it or you're prepared for it. Some people, they might not be able to move. Some people might not be able to deal with a month of no pay. He says, I do 8 shifts, including a crossover 36 hours. Equals $6,000 a month, and I save nearly $4,000 of that. So he's spending about $2,000 a month on living expenses, food, and things like that, and he gets able to pocket $4,000 a month. Just let me do the calculations for you guys. $4,000 a month. You know how much that is yearly? That's $48,000 that you're able to save cash by doing a job like this. So you could actually pay for school if you want to go to school. I don't care what the fuck you guys want to do. Pick a direction. You know, I suggest trade. I suggest like plumbing, electrical. If you can study for those certs and study for those programs while you're doing this, that would be a wonderful way to go. Oh, he said, oh, sorry. He makes 6,000 in 7 nights, 8 shifts. So it's about 7K a month. So he's making 7K a month. He was asking if I know anybody that can use some extra work. They get paid every 15th of the month. Remember, it's once a month. This, again, might be a little tough for some people to kind of handle a once a month pay, but it's definitely good. I think it's going to be worth it, especially if you guys are young. I think the young people, like the 18-year-olds that just got out of, high school, that don't know what they kind of want to do right now, this might be a good stepping stone. It makes good money. If you want to live a pretty decent lifestyle, he says he goes out to eat every day. He doesn't really have to worry too much about that, and he's still able to save $4,000 a month. He says this job is a well-kept secret. I think it is too. It pays pretty well, and tell you the truth, guys, night job security, you're able to do so much if you have a drive to want to do something. He actually did a security job, Roger, when he was younger. He did a security job for 1.5 years. And he was able to study for his certs. He studied for his CompTIA, his Microsoft 17, and all these, and then he was able to get a job at IBM. So this is something that's just a stepping stone. And remember, they want you guys to work, of course, but they want you guys to work towards something else. Remember, they don't want you stagnant in this job. It's just made for you to just move forward into another aspect of your life. They have about 3 times the contracts that they can handle right now. So they have 3 job openings at least. And they're able to put you guys in right away. So you guys just need the security job or the security license, which takes about 30 days. Again, they say they help you get that. So he says, set alarm for 1 hour, take pictures, and that's it. Just stay awake. And you get paid $216 a shift. So that's a 12-hour shift. I do admit it's not the best pay, but for a single day and for a quite easy job, it's not bad at all. And again, the first shift, they don't want you guys to think that they're cheating them or anything. You're guys getting cheated because it's a once in a month thing. So they'll pay you for your first shift, directly with the Cash App, so the money's real. Yeah, like I said, the first month might be a little bit tough, but he says once you get that first paycheck, you'll be living the easy life, because a paycheck of $6,000, $7,000, and it's a 1099, so you will have to pay your taxes, but it's fine. I like 1099s better. You're able to claim a lot of things to offset those taxes. And then I even asked them if they have to move, do they help you with housing? Sorry, I even asked them if they helped with housing, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are from different states. And, if you're willing to move to Denver, he says yes. In the downtown area, there is a bedroom apartment with 5G and utilities paid and insurance paid for about $1,200 a month-ish or so. And he says you have to pay about $300 a month to a gastro security Wells Fargo garage, which is, so it's like $1,500 a month. And then you get paid $7,000 a month. It's pretty fair. He's saying that it's about less than $1,600 a month for food, vehicle expenses. Unless you're going out all the time and enjoying yourself, you're able to save a lot of your money. Roger's doing it now. He's somewhat retired, so he's doing this. He says, I live a luxury life, bro. I never look at receipts, minivan and top-notch garage. Every time I need the slightest thing, I eat out all the time, etc. Minimalist and not being in debt, you're practically rich. I live a very minimalist life. I don't even make that much money, tell you guys the truth, but I've actually never really looked at receipts too often, or I go out to eat pretty often because I budget very well. I don't spend any much money other than food. So if you guys are interested, his name is at Machine Philosophy and Telegram. I'll put that up here, right here, so you guys can see it. And I'll put it in the description down below. Again, please message Roger if you guys are interested. He was looking to fill up 3 positions. I know this is not an easy transition for a lot of people, especially if you guys don't live in Denver now. If you live in California, or you live in a state that pays you very, very little, and you're only making $12, $10 an hour or so, this might be a great opportunity. $216 a day. Yes, I know it's a 12-hour shift. Yes, I know it's nighttime, but we don't want it permanent for you. We want you to, go for certifications, go for degrees, go for whatever is going to make you more money later. We don't want you to keep you in this job forever. This is just a springboard, right? But remember, if you're going to take something like this seriously, put in the effort. You're going to need to save about, I believe, $1,600 plus moving over there. So you can at least have some money to pay for your apartment for the first month and food and expenses. And then after your first month, then you'll get paid. So you will need a little bit of pocket change to be able to do this. Tell you guys the truth, this video might not even do that well, and might like for my purposes, but I want to do this because I want to help out the community, especially you guys out there. I know there's a lot of men struggling because it's a recession right now. If you guys can use a hand and I'm able to help out, I'll do my best. I'll take a hit in my YouTube numbers so I can get this information out. Hopefully we get 3 men. If you 3 men get in and do your thing, I want you guys to message me and tell me how everything goes. And maybe we can make this like a revolving door for my audience. If after a year or so these guys graduate and move on to another career, we'll have more positions available. Or if the company grows and they get more contracts, they might be able to fill in more positions. So I'm not trying to push you guys in a certain way. This was just an opportunity that came up. I was just discussing things with Roger yesterday and he brought this up, and I thought it was just a great opportunity, so I wanted to make a video on it. So please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.